Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're facing Ben Silver. We are in Diamond 1 League, and this is a loss to me. He's 96 million TCP with Mephisto. Then we got the legendary LVP in there. Okay, so this is, as you can see, it's a loss to me, but I did learn some things. I had a whole plan on dealing with these rooms, but it didn't work out for me. Let's start with the room 6, where I sent Cabal, Vulture, and Archangel. Um, I was not hoping Skull to go first, so I should have brought Emma to slow him down a bit, and then take a turn. And so that threw me off a little bit. And then I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, we had a huge recruitment going on yesterday, so I wasn't really paying attention as much. And I ended up ulting on Skrull, which I shouldn't have. I gave him the extra energy for him to just go and just ult on me. Um, then I did the Iron Patriot special. I was still able to get rid of Skrull here. If I wouldn't have, I would have backed out of the fight. But since I did kill Skrull, I kept the fight, and then I just came back and I cleaned it up with Hive Mind, which I'm not going to show you, but these guys are already exhausted at this point, so I can just send a cleanup team and we should be okay. Um, After this, we're moving on to room 5. Room 5, let me show you the cleanup team. This is the cleanup team, the basic Hive Mind team. I don't have them on defense. Room 5, it was Extreme Rogue and Bishop team. Putting a pre-taunting tank in there is pretty slick. It stops Titania from going after Rogue, but also this room clears positive effect every turn. So after the first turn, Bishop did lose his taunt, and that's when I went after Forge. He will gain it back, but at this point it doesn't really matter because I've got Rogue stun. I did brought Apocalypse as an insurance policy. I don't think I really needed him. I've seen people, they bring Doom and get away with it, but I still brought him regardless because, like I said, I had a plan, and everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So that's what happened to me. I also wanted to reach out to my other YouTube friends and get an advice on what would be the best course of action. But like I said, we were so rushed yesterday. We're moving 3 different alliances, so I was just exhausted, and I was already disappointed after losing. So then I went to room 4, which I always use this counter on this room with Zombie Juggernaut, Nightcrawler, and Old Man Logan. This is my go-to counter. I basically just auto it. It's it makes life so much easier. Before this, I used to think about how to counter Old Man Logan all the time, but now no matter what it is, I just send this thing on them. This is for them. So if they're not on the defense, then hey, I got another offense team that I could use it on somebody else, like Superior 6 or something. But anyway, so basically this whole fight just it's super easy with Captain Burden. So, and by this time you guys already know that Captain Burden is that he slaps his money really hard on their faces. So then the mercs for money die, and Captain Britain slaps his money. Sorry, I'm being lame. Okay, alright, so after this room is done, we are gonna move on to the next room. And the next room we have is gonna be room 3, which is where I lost. So room 3 is small Mephisto, baby Mephisto, and Hive Mind and friends. I did send some SAC teams. I just wasn't thinking that I need to send specific SAC teams to work out their ultimates. I wasn't paying attention. I wanted to get it done. So that's what I was thinking. I'll just send new warriors right after, because I cared about was Mephisto doing his ultimate, which he had already done. So by this time, I was thinking, oh yeah, I got this in the bag. But I was trying to kill Gwenom because I didn't want her to go. because I knew she hadn't ulted. In and then she ended up going, and then I had completely forgotten about Void Knight. He hadn't ulted either, so he ended up ulting too. And then Red Goblin hadn't ulted either, so he ulted too. So this was over for me because my players went into the red, and that was it. Like, it gave them all the turn meter they needed. So after this, I just went after room 2, which was out of time Tangled Web comp. Um, Again, this time I had already, like, I was so disappointed that I already forgotten that I had Secret Defender on offense, and I did not get to use them. So I sent a different team in, and I ended up losing. And then I brought Secret Defender and Big Time Spider-Man this time, and so this was all like, it's a very disappointing, but at the same time, I just already knew, since I didn't clear that one room, and I don't have my Mephisto on defense. I never put him there because I want people to just take their shots and not get, oh man, there's 2 losses right there, you know. But after this fight, it's just I have to change my defense, because if my opponents are gonna make it tough for me like that, so I'm gonna try to make it tough for them too, man. You know. I usually only use Mephisto for one attack team, which usually I always send him against Superior 6, and I add some bunch of random tunes with him. They always clear Superior 6 because of Mephisto. So that's what my plan used to be for Superior 6, because I didn't have to put Mephisto on defense, but I will put him on defense now, to make it a little bit more difficult for my opponents. So that was that room, and then room 1 was the one where I just sent Mephisto and friends to clear this. I could have played these rooms better. I had 3 different variations. I reached out to my friends to see which one they would prefer, but I didn't get a response in time, and I was already low on time, so I had to just pick one. So I picked the one that made sense to me, which clearly wasn't the right choice, because I could have sent my big Mephisto to their small Mephisto room and cleared them right there, and then I should have, for the Spider Superior 6 team, I should have just bring APOC and some friends or something. I could have made something else work. My opponent, he did play very well. He took out my Superior 6 using New World's APOC, then he used Undying Comp on my Darkhold room, then he used his Cabal, which he almost lost. Namor survived somehow, and then he used his Secret Defender thing on my Spider Society, and then he lost to my Extreme Black Knight. Then he brought Spider Society in for the second round, and then he used his Captain Britain on my Skrull. He's very, very good with how he has set up his defense and offense. So, props to him. And thank you for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day.